If Social Security won't be cut, how will lawmakers keep it funded after 2034? Social Security supports more than 70 million Americans. For many retirees, it forms the foundation of their monthly income. So when national leaders speak about the program, people pay attention. Recently, J.D. Vance said he opposes cutting Social Security benefits. That may sound reassuring, but it also raises a practical question about how the program will stay fully funded in the years ahead. J.D. Vance has made clear that he does not support cutting Social Security benefits or privatizing the program. He frames the issue less as a spending crisis and more as a demographic challenge, pointing to the shift in the ratio of workers to retirees. Vance has pushed back on proposals to reduce payments, arguing that cutting benefits would shift a public responsibility onto individuals. For current retirees, that stance may feel stabilizing, but opposing cuts does not make the program financially immune to future challenges. That's because Social Security faces a long-term funding gap lawmakers still need to address. According to the Social Security trustees' projections, the combined trust funds that support the program are expected to be depleted by around 2034 if no changes are made. After that, incoming payroll taxes would likely cover only about 80 to 81% of scheduled benefits. That means, under current law, Social Security would still pay benefits, but at a reduced level, unless Congress acts. The strain on Social Security stems largely from demographic shifts. Americans are living longer, birth rates have declined, and the ratio of workers paying into the system to retirees collecting benefits has fallen over time. With fewer workers per retiree, payroll tax revenue grows more slowly than benefit obligations, widening the gap between what the program collects and what it pays out. So, what are lawmakers' options if they want to keep benefits intact without cutting them? One path is to raise revenue. Social Security is funded primarily by payroll taxes, and workers and employers each currently pay 6.2% on earnings up to a wage cap. Congress could raise the tax rate, lift the cap, or expand the tax base. Increasing payroll tax revenue could help preserve scheduled benefits, but it would likely mean higher taxes for current workers and employers. Another option is to adjust eligibility. Lawmakers could gradually increase the full retirement age to reflect longer lifespans, reducing lifetime payouts and improving the program's finances. Adjusting how benefits are calculated, or how quickly cost of living adjustments grow, is another approach. Changes could focus on future retirees rather than people already receiving benefits. A different strategy focuses on expanding the workforce and wage growth. Because Social Security relies on payroll taxes, a larger labor force and stronger wage growth would bring in more revenue without cutting benefits. Vance has highlighted workforce expansion as part of a broader solution to the funding challenge, though projections suggest demographic and economic factors alone may not fully close the gap. Bottom line, Vance's opposition to benefit cuts may reassure retirees today, but the program's long-term funding gap still requires lawmakers to consider reforms if Social Security is to remain fully funded for future beneficiaries. For households that rely on Social Security, the key issue is not only whether benefits are cut, but how lawmakers choose to address sustainability in the years ahead.